next problem. And in today's session also, we will be looking for few block diagrams so that we can reduce them, and we will try to find the transfer function for them. So this is the first problem for today's session. The given block diagram, I have not given any question here, just the number. It is understood. We need to find output by input, C by R, that is your transfer function using the block diagram reduction technique. That is the question. So observe here what all things are given to you. You have a G1, G2, G3, G4. So there are 4 blocks. You have 2 feedback loops. You can see there is a negative sign. 3 feedback loops actually. There is one more here. So there are 3, but here there is no block given. So it is unity gain feedback. And some summing points are also given to you. Observe the question of how we can start. Okay, that is the important thing. You different whatever you have seen, the different rules for block diagram reduction techniques, you can apply the way you want. Okay, because everyone's thinking will not be same. So I may start with a different point using some different rule. You may think and start with a different rule. So you can try anyhow. It is not necessary that what I follow you have to follow the same. The rules application may be different. If you observe the question, you have, there is a takeoff point here. Okay, that is the only possibility I can see here to reduce, because directly I cannot go for, see this, you have plus sign here. So these two things are to be parallel, but यहाँ पर एक take off point in between है. I cannot merge G2 and G3 also. So the best possible solution for me is just ये take off point को आप shift कर दो. That is the best way. So what I have done, see take off point earlier it was here, I have shifted it to here. G2 से after था, G2 से पहले आप shift करो उसको. So whenever you shift a takeoff point, what the rule says, whenever a takeoff point is moved before the block, you can see moving the takeoff point, I have given the reason, before the block. If you take in the path, जो भी आपको block encounter हुआ है, you can see the shift is from this to this side. This block is encountered on the way. So whatever gain value you encounter here, that value should be taken in the path. Okay, so this is your rule which says moving a takeoff point before the block. So I have multiplied it. Remaining all the diagram you have to draw it same. See, you have 2 summing points, G1, you have one more summing point, and there is a feedback here, not feedback actually, a takeoff point. There is a takeoff point. Remaining every the connection should be drawn as it is. You have H2 here, H2 should be drawn as it is. You have H1 and a unity gain line. You have H1 and unity gain. What is the difference? In this H1 line, I have taken one more block. That is the difference. Why I have taken this? Because I am moving the takeoff point before the block. So the rule says whatever block you encounter during the path when you shift, that should be multiplied for this line. So I have done that, moving the takeoff point before the block. Now further, what else I can apply the rule, or what else I can reduce? You can see when I have moved the takeoff point, these 2 blocks ये मुझे series में मिल गए हैं. These 2 blocks now are in series. So whenever blocks are in series, you can simply multiply them. And you can see here also, when I have moved the takeoff point, I have multiplied with G2. So these 2 are in series also. It is not necessary that every time you have to apply one rule only. Okay, as and when you practice more and more problems up at once, two at a time, you can operate on 2 different parts, and you can simply mention here the reason. I have given here multiplication of series blocks. There are 2 series blocks, I have indicated by encircling them. So I will club those 2, multiply these 2. I will get here as G2, G3, and here it is H1, G2. Together I have done both the operations. Okay, 2 different parts of the same block. So I can do that. और एक बार आप करना चाहते हो तो individually भी कर सकते हो. It's a tedious thing. Redrawing again and again the same structure without missing a single plus and single minus. You should be very careful. One single sign, if you change in the confusion, the complete problem will go wrong. That's why you should be very careful. No doubt you're applying the rules. When you apply, that particular part will change. Remaining all the diagram, remaining part of the block diagram should be drawn as it is with plus and minus, everything as it is. Okay. So one is moving the takeoff point before the block. Then I have used a series. Two blocks are in series, so I have multiplied. Now further, what I can apply the rule. Looking at this, these two blocks, both are positive signs here, okay? So there is no feedback here. These two blocks are connected in parallel. So I think I should add them, adding the parallel blocks. So remaining all parts draw as it is. Simply instead of this part, replace ये summer चला जाएगा. Summing point will be removed because you are adding them. So only one block you'll have G4 plus G2 G3. G4 plus G2 G3, and that summing point will go. So remaining all the parts of the block diagram should be drawn as it is. See, you have two summing points, G1 and summing point. Two summing points, G1 summing point. Every other thing I have written as it is. Now, coming to the next, what rule I can apply further? Think about it. Can anybody tell me which rule I can apply? You can even see the marking what I have done. You can just guess which rule I can go for further to reduce the block diagram. So the next rule that I can apply here is, you can see I have marked here, moving the takeoff point before the block. Oh, okay. So even you can take before the block or after the block, no issues. Okay, I have shifted here to the after the block, I guess. Moving the takeoff point after the block. So what the rule says, whenever I'm moving the takeoff point, either before or after, you can try with before also. Okay. So if I do that after the block, in the path, okay, whatever this line is there, in the path, you have to take one more block. What should be entered here? जब मैं इस टेक ऑफ पॉइंट को आफ्टर द ब्लॉक मूव कर रही हूँ, whatever gain value you encounter in between the path, इसको रेसिप्रोकल लेना है. यहाँ पे you have to take the reciprocal, 1 divided by this block. That is the moving of the takeoff point after the block. So when I do that, you can see remaining all parts I have drawn as it is. Only this also as it is. Whatever this line, it has got H1 into G2. In this path, I have to take one more block क्योंकि ये लाइन आपके टेक ऑफ पॉइंट से कनेक्टेड है. यहाँ पे आपको और एक ब्लॉक इंट्रोड्यूस करना है. Its value, the inside value should be a reciprocal of this value. So I have redrawn this. Remaining all same. C1, H2 and the unity gain. Everything is same. Only I have shifted the takeoff point. पहले यहाँ पे था. Now it is after the block. So this is the next rule which I have applied. Further, what else you can see? I have marked here. These two are in series. These two blocks. So you simply multiply them. Series, multiplication, parallel, addition. So these two are in series. Simply multiply them. Remaining all terms I have written as it is. G1, you have one summing point, this part. And when you take, this is H2. Okay. Just ये जो line है, this I have taken here. Okay. Then from the same, ये जो series block है, I have taken the multiplication. H1 G2 will come in the numerator divided by G4 plus G2 into G3. Now further, I think this much till this we have used shifting of the moving point before or after the block, series blocks to be multiplied, parallel blocks to be added. So these are rules we are using, and one more rule which we are using frequently is eliminating the feedback loop. ये 4 rules हम use कर रहे हैं. Next, which rule I can apply? There is a feedback loop here. If you observe, this is your forward gain, this is your feedback gain. So if I apply closed loop, what will be the transfer function of this feedback loop? It will be numerator, that is forward का जो value है, gain value G4 plus G2 into G3 divided by 1. There is a negative feedback, this has to be plus. So 1 plus whatever the forward gain you had, okay, that I'll write it here, I don't have space, G4 plus G2 into G3. Here you have to write it, multiplied by feedback gain, H2. So this is your, if you remove this closed loop, if you just remove this loop, you have to replace it by this single block. So I've done that till this. 2 summing points G1 till this, draw as it is. This will be eliminated now. This summing point will be removed because it is coming under this feedback. So removing this, you have to replace it with one single block with this. Then further remaining all terms as it is. Now coming to the next rule application, you can see I have highlighted here. These 2 blocks are in series, so multiply them. Multiplying the series blocks, redraw the structure as it is, remaining part, 2 summing points. Instead of these 2 series blocks, I have taken a single block, G1 multiplied by the second term. Remaining 2 feedbacks still we have. See here, there is 1 and there is second. Now coming to the next rule, you can see there is one more feedback loop here. In order to eliminate this feedback loop, again I have to apply the transfer function. Let me consider this as x, this as y. I cannot rewrite it. ये forward path gain है, ये feedback gain है. So the transfer function is a forward gain divided by 1. Negative feedback है, you have to take plus 1 plus feedback gain into forward gain, and x y you replace it with this. So I have written here, this is your x value divided by 1 plus x into y. So this feedback loop, if I eliminate, I will get this. Remaining r and 1 summing point, right as it is. Now there is one more last feedback loop remaining, but here there is no block given. Understood that it is a unity gain feedback, 1, the value is 1. So how will you remove this? Again, let us consider this bigger value, जो भी है, the say x, and this is 1. So how will you write transfer function? X is transfer function is equal to numerator, this complete value x divided by 1, negative feedback है, take plus x into feedback gain का value 1 है, and x you replace it with this bigger term, complete term. And I have simplified it here further. ये जो numerator value है, I have written here, denominator, this complete denominator I have written here. In this you can see these two gets cancelled. You will be left with G1 H1 G2 divided by this term. Only this much will remain. So if you take that, what is your denominator term? Simplify this. You will get 1 plus numerator you have G1 G2 H1. Okay, numerator ये दो brackets cancel हो जाएंगे यहाँ पे. Whole divided by it's not 1 plus like this, it is 1 plus like this, okay, divided by this term. 1 plus H2 into bracket G4 plus G2 G3. Okay, so if you take the LCM, ये जो भी denominator का term है, multiply this here. So I have done that. I have multiplied here 1 plus whatever denominator plus G1 G2 H1, this divided by this. So this is numerator and denominator. If you observe, दोनों का denominator term same है, cancel हो जाएंगे. You will be left with only this. Numerator का ये part रहेगा, okay, and denominator का ये part रहेगा. So I have simplified it here itself. ये जो है value, it is equivalent to this. Okay, I have simplified it because it's not possible keeping this much bigger value further. That's why I have simplified here itself. So ये simplified term है. Last one, I have to apply one more elimination of the feedback loop. One more rule I have to apply. So this is your x and this is your 1. X divided by 1 plus x. This is your x divided by 1 plus x into 1. Again, further, you can reduce this numerator as it is. I have written here. Denominator, take the LCM, cross multiply this with this. I will get this. When you multiply this denominator term with 1, you will get as it is, plus G1 into bracket G4 plus G2 G3. G1 into bracket G4 plus G2 G3 as it is, taking the LCM. Observe, in the numerator and denominator, both the denominator values are same. So they get cancelled. You will be left with this term divided by this 1 plus 3 terms you will get. So this is here. So I have simplified this and this is your final answer. So how many rules we have applied? We have used shifting of the takeoff point, moving the takeoff point after the block and before the block, series multiplication, then elimination of the feedback loop. So these many rules we have applied again and again so that we have reduced it to a single block. And ये जो भी inside term है, this is your transfer function. I have not written it. Finally, you can conclude telling that R is equal to C by R, T is equal to C by R, transfer function is equal to this. Hope you understood this. At once, when we start solving the problem or by looking at a new given problem, you may not understand it, which rule to apply. That's why you should have trial and error, you should have practice. Then you'll be perfect with which rule I can apply. Okay, you should go for trials, then you'll understand. Without trying, you'll not come to know which rule to apply. You will never have that knowledge. The next problem, this is your prescribed textbook exercise problem. Okay, for the system represented by the block diagram, evaluate the closed loop transfer function when the input R of S is, there are two questions actually here. Look at the block diagram. You can see many blocks are interconnected, many summing points are there, some takeoff point is there. You have what we have here, what we call station A and station B. So these are actually inputs, जो हम reference input लेते हैं R of S. That's why when in the question it is given when the input R of S is at station A and at station B. So there are two sub questions here. You have to reduce this block, जो भी given block diagram है, you have to reduce the block. First time you have to consider your input is here. R of S is applied here. This is the first thing. Second question, again you have to take the same block and this time you have to assume that your input is applied here. So there are actually two sub questions here. Same block diagram को दो बार आपको reduce करना है. One time you assume that R of S is at station A. Second time assume that R of S is at station B. So first let us go for station A. we have seen in the theoretical part. I'm telling you this again and again. Whenever we have taken the theory concepts, you may not feel it so interesting, you may feel it boring, but however, theory is equally important. Without the support of theory background, you cannot solve the problems. So if you see this block diagram, you have multiple lines here. So if you see station A and station B, you have two. Whenever such case comes, how we have gone for the solution? Multiple input, multiple output systems. We have taken one input at a time. Whenever we consider one input, we will consider the other part as a zero. Okay. So if you see here, the first case, I am applying the input at station A. So what about station B in the block diagram? So for first case, when I start solving this block diagram, I should not consider the station B. Okay, this line will not come. So up a summing point kab use karte ho? When you have more than one line. So you use summing point. So if station B is not at all there, what is the use of taking the summing point? So your block diagram will be simply without these lines, without this part. Directly ये जो line है, ये directly आपको G3 को connect करना है. So when we start solving for station A, make sure that station B should not come. And since station B is not at all there, there is no point in taking the summing point. So same thing I've written here. For the input R of S at station A, the input at station B is made 0 and hence we can remove the summing point. So I have redrawn. You can see यहाँ पर पहले summing point था, something like this, and यहाँ पे एक station था, station B, which I have removed it now. And ये जो take off point है H3 से connected है. You can see here also in the original diagram यहाँ पर एक take off point है जो H3 से connected है. सिर्फ ये जो which I have scratched here, this should not be drawn. Okay, directly a line should be coming from the summing point to G3. So I have redrawn the figure without station B. Okay, and since we have two sub questions here, instead of taking simply C of S, I am considering C1 and C2, two different outputs. Okay, so this is your first block diagram. You have to reduce this. Instead of station A, I have taken R of S, the application of the input at station A. Now let's go for solving this, reducing this block diagram. You can see again any series connections. You can see you don't have series connections, you don't have, yes, you have feedback loops here. You can see you have one feedback, second feedback, third feedback, three feedbacks are there. So if I can apply a feedback loop here, elimination, it is not possible because यहाँ पर एक take off point है. ये take off point को remove करना पड़ेगा आपको. Then only आपको ये जो है feedback path मिलेगा. This feedback loop मिलेगा, closed loop मिलेगा. So for that, what I should do? I have to first go for moving this take off point before the block. तब आपको यहाँ पे एक loop मिलेगा. So I'm using the first rule, moving the takeoff point after or before the block. Yeah, but you can even go for before or after, no issues. Here I have used after the block. You can even go for before and try, no issues. If I use that, which block I'm encountering in the path? जब ये point यहाँ से यहाँ shift हो रहा है, I am encountering a block G3 in the path. So ये जो आपका loop है, the take off point से जो line connected है, जो H3 को connected होगा, here in this path you have to take one more block. What should be the value of that? Whenever we have already seen the rules. Whenever take off point is shifted or moved after the block, you have to take one more block in the path and its value should be reciprocal of this 1 divided by G3. So I've taken that here, shifting the takeoff point after. So it comes here. So in this path, जो takeoff point का line है, यहाँ पे और एक block introduce करना है आपको, which is the value is reciprocal of G3. Okay, so this is the one rule I have applied. Then further you can see I have encircled where I can apply the next rule. These two blocks are in series H3 and 1 by G3. ये एक point है. Here you are getting one feedback loop, closed loop है. So you can eliminate the loop. So at once let us go for two different rules application. One is series connection multiply, one is elimination. I think I have done it step by step, but you can do it together. No, I have done it both together. Multiply the series blocks H3 and 1 by G3. So together you can multiply. Then eliminate the feedback loop. So if you eliminate, forward gain क्या है? G3. G3 divided by, this is a negative feedback, 1 plus feedback gain and forward gain H1 into G3. So this is your, जब आप eliminate करते हो loop को, ये transfer function मिलेगा. Remaining all terms as it is. See, there is a summing point, there is G1, there is one more summing point, there is G2. Remaining all lines should be drawn as it is. Then coming to the next application of the rule. Again, these two blocks are in series. Multiply them. Numerator will be G2, G3 divided by this 1 plus G3, H1. And अगर आप इन दोनों को series multiply करते हो, you'll get this and you will get a feedback loop here. So you can eliminate this loop. Again, forward gain कौन सा है? यहाँ पे दो terms हैं, दो blocks हैं. Which is the forward gain? Output is taken as a feedback. So this is your feedback gain. This is your forward gain. So जो forward gain value है, that value divided by 1 plus forward gain value into feedback gain. You have to write like this. I have drawn here, see, forward gain divided by 1 plus forward gain into feedback gain. So I have eliminated this feedback loop. I have taken a single block जहाँ पे मैंने transfer function लिखा है. Remaining see, summing point G1, ये तो चला जाएगा. Summing point and G1, you have H2 also. Summing point G1 and H2. I have drawn remaining all the parts as it is. Then coming to the next rule. These two blocks are again in series. Take the multiplication. Simply G1 is coming here in the numerator. Remaining all terms as it is. And before going further, what I have done, इसको मैंने simplify किया है because further one more feedback loop is remaining. So your task will become too tedious. Because of that, I have here only simplified it. या ये जो डिनोमिनेटर टर्म है इसको एलसीएम ले लो, यहाँ पे G3 कैंसिल हो जाएगा. If you take the LCM, 1 plus G3 into H, multiply it with 1 plus G2 H3. G2 H3 divided by this, ये दोनों कैंसिल हो जाएंगे. You'll be left with, let me write it here, G1, G2, G3, ये न्यूमरेटर में बचेगा, divided by 1 plus G3 H1 in the bracket plus G2 H3. So this is your block. I have reduced it to this form. Now further what you can do, there is one more last feedback. You have to eliminate this feedback. How will you do that? ये जो भी आपका forward gain है ये numerator में आएगा. Whatever simplified term, this comes in the numerator divided by 1 plus forward gain into the feedback gain. Feedback gain H2 है. So I have multiplied it. Further you can simplify this taking the LCM. I think here directly I have done it. What I have done, numerator I have written as it is, this term as it is, divided by denominator, ये जो bracket term है इसको 1 से multiply करो, you'll get the LCM. So it's here multiplying plus G1, G2, G3, H2 as it is, whole divided by denominator. So denominator terms cancel हो जाएंगे. What you will be left with? You will be left with two terms. One is G1, G2, G3 in the numerator. Denominator में 1 plus G3H1 plus G2H3 plus G1, G2, G3H2. This is your denominator. So this is your final transfer function. So this is the first part which I have solved. Considering input is applied at station A. Still I have to what? Do the second part. What is the second part? I have to apply the input at station B. I have to do that. For the input R of S applied at station B, what I have to consider here? Let me show you this figure. How the things will change now. This time, second time, input is here. So यहाँ पर आपको R of S apply करना पड़ेगा. And this will not come. Station A. So when station A is not there, there is no point in taking the summing point. So this to be eliminated. ये जो H2 से line जा रहा है, this should be directly connected to G1. Okay. So let me show you how I have drawn the structure. See, input I have applied at station B and I have removed that summing point and directly G1 को connected हुआ है. Now, generally how we see the input side and the output side, leftmost आपका R रहेगा. Inside here, in between, you get the blocks. And extreme right side में आपका output रहेगा. This is how we have generally seen. Leftmost is input, rightmost is output. So in order to have that kind of block diagram, let me rearrange this complete diagram. You can see R of S, I have drawn it here. R of S to a summing point. It is connected to G3 and finally C2, not C, this time C2. Earlier it was C1, now it is C2. Now, remaining all terms I have drawn below. You can see to this, reverse chale jao aap. Going to this reverse, one more summer, reverse, one more you have a summer, that is summing point. After this summing point, you have one G2. I have connected a G2. After this, one more summing point. G2 के बाद में और एक इससे पहले एक summing point आएगा. With that, you have a G1. Summing point से I need to connect to a G1. Sorry, where it is G1. What I have done here, instead of taking G1, I have taken, since these two are in series, instead of taking single G1, I have taken directly. I have directly applied the rule. You can take one more time and do redraw, no problem. So G1 and minus H2. Why this negative sign has come? Look at the input. You have a negative sign here. So this has to be compensated with H2. That's why it is minus H2.